The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. Published by Mark Twain in 1884. A disadvantaged boy living in the antebellum South who teams up with the enslaved Jim to escape their troubles by sailing down in the Mississippi River. Set in 19th century street of Petersburg, Missouri, the novel opens on the Huckleberry Finn, or Huck, shortly after he and his fanciful friend Tom Sawyer have discovered $12,000 in treasure. Judge Thatcher, a respected citizen in the street of Petersburg, invests the money to keep it safe, and Huck is adopted the well-intentioned widow Douglas and her sister Miss Watson, who attempt to civilize the boat despite his desire to remain wild. Huck eventually runs away, but Tom finds him and convinces him to return home. One day, Huck discovers footprints in the snow and recognizes them as belonging to his abusive absentee father, which is Pop. Huck infers that Pop has returned to claim the money that Huck found, despite the widow's attempt to gain custody of Huck. A new judge in town awards custody to Pop. He and Huck relocate to a log cabin, but after receiving frequent beating at the hand of alcoholic father, Huck fakes his own death, steals a canoe, and escapes down the Mississippi River. And Huck and Jim are two friends who stay on Jackson Island and discover a dead man inside a house floating past them on the river. Huck returns to the town disguised as a girl and learns that both Pop and Jim are suspect in Huck's murder. Huck and Jim decide to flee and build a raft to float down the Mississippi. One day, they come upon a wrecked steamboat and overhear two thieves plotting to kill a third man on board. Huck and Jim try to jump into the ship, but find that their raft has floated away and manage to steal the robber's cape instead. As they drift down the Mississippi, they become close friends and formulate a plan to reach Cairo, where they can take a steamship up to the Ohio River and into free states. However, they are separated during a dense fog, with Huck in the canoe and Jim on the raft. Days later, a steamboat runs over the raft and forces Huck and Jim to jump. Huck rescues two humbugs known as the Duke and the King, who takes control of the raft. The Duke and the King hatch a scheme to make money by cheating people along the river using a technique that they call royal nonsuch, which involves staging an absurd theater performance before abruptly leaving town. The Duke and the King escape with $400.